Welcome back, friend. There was a young boy, not a little boy, a young man named David, son of Jesse. And when Goliath came and taunted the armies of Israel, day after day after day, the Israelites shrunk in fear. David was sent by his dad with a load of food, and as he approached, he heard Goliath taunting. And he said, "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God?" And he was brought before Saul, and he said, "I'll go kill him." And Saul looked at him and said, "You're a kid." And David said, "I have slain a lion and I have slain a bear with my bare hands." And he said, "And this Philistine will be like one of them." Was David bragging? I don't think so. He was simply telling a fact, okay? He was saying, "Look, Saul, I admit that this looks a little suspect, but just hear me out. A bear came in and tried to get one of the sheep. I killed it. A lion came in and tried to kill one of the sheep. I killed it. And I can kill this guy." So he was giving his credentials. He wasn't bragging. He was just giving his credentials, all right? I'm going to follow David's example for one brief moment with credentials. Islam is a hot topic in the news right now. Islamic terrorism is a critical topic. And it's more than just a topic with the Christians and other individuals who are being butchered around the world, okay? Burned alive, their daughters taken captive and turned into sex slaves. I mean, this is not an academic debate for those people. So when something like that happens, you have people that are like, "Me too. Me too. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about." You'll see this rash of little books and booklets and flyers released. You can go to Barnes & Noble and find drivel, absolute drivel on Muhammad, on Islam. And what marks these people is that they don't know what they're talking about. They have not killed a lion. They have not killed a bear, to refer back to David. They don't know what they're talking about. So I was in a similar boat. And here, this is going to be sort of a challenge to you, all right? In fact, here's what I'm going to do. I'll tell you about my boat. And I want to, if I could just not reach off camera. I'm going to do this. This is The Life of Muhammad. We'll show that on screen. All right. This is the single most important volume, big fat book, as a biography of Muhammad's life. That was written by Ibn Ishaq. This is The Life of the Prophet Muhammad by Ibn Kathir. This is a 4-volume set. And this is for some English-speaking Muslims, this is a standard for Muhammad's life. And what differentiates this from Ibn Ishaq is that he quotes Ibn Ishaq, and he quotes many other hadith, and he even incorporates sometimes Al-Tabari. And this is the history of Al-Tabari. This is a part of a 39-volume set that only recently was published in English, okay? The history of Al-Tabari is 39 volumes. Al-Tabari is considered really just about universally as the best Islamic historian for early Islam, all right? I own all of these sets. I have poured hundreds and hundreds of hours into studying these writings. I have read thousands and thousands of hadith. I have spent hundreds and hundreds of hours getting my master's degree from Norwich University, which is a very old and prestigious military school, military origins. And I have a master's degree in diplomacy and international terrorism. So my master's work on international terrorism in particular focused a lot, primarily on Islamic terrorism. I know what I'm talking about. I've killed a lion. I've killed a bear. I've done the work, to refer back to David. I'm going to take a quick break, and I'm going to explain to you how Ibn Kathir, Ibn Ishaq, and Al-Tabari are involved, connect the dots, to the murder of Christians. Don't go away. Do you want to get America out of the hands of wicked and unjust men and women who are destroying the republic before our eyes, and put leadership back into the hands of righteous men and women so that we don't die as a nation? Well, you're talking about social revolution, and there are rules in social revolution. We can look at the victorious social revolutions of the past, such as the end of slavery, the end of child labor, women's voting rights, the end of segregation, and so much more, and learn from their victories. Look at their actions, their images, their rhetoric, their sacrifices, and their final fruit. We will send you this series that originally cost $129, 7 books for students, 1 teacher's guide, if you'll give a gift of any size and just pay for shipping and handling. Take advantage of it today.